We woke up today with a simple plan. Spend less and experience more. But let's see if that's actually possible. We set ourselves a goal, less than $100 to make the most of this beautiful island. Can I have 3 chicken shawarma? So can we pull it off? Who knows? But what I do know is that sometimes the best adventures happen when you're working with what you've got.
Just us, a scooter, and the day ahead. Let's see where this takes us.
This little bungalow is where we're calling home for the next month. And honestly, it's kind of perfect. It's nothing fancy, but it's got everything we need.
It's simple, but so well thought out. There's a spot for everything. A little work corner, this kitchen is just right for whipping up meals, and this amazing deck, which is the perfect spot for homeschooling.
And here's the kicker. This whole place is costing us less than $55 a night. And the groceries for this breakfast, I just went down the street and bought them for less than a cup of coffee back home. And we took them back here, cooked them up, and now we're ready to eat.
Breakfast was great, especially for that price. But my fueling is not complete until I've had a good cup of espresso.
Hi, can I have a double shot espresso iced, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
This video is not sponsored by Atypica Coffee, but I'm doing a free advertisement for them because their coffee deserves a shout out.
Thank you. If you've watched our channel for any length of time, you know that I am a coffee snob and I always drink double shot black espresso. And this is the best place that we've found here in Panglao Island for coffee.
If you come here, you've got to try their salted cream latte because it is hands down the best in Panglao.
And now we're gonna spend our morning in a very unique way like we've never done before.
We just arrived here at Hinagdanan Cave. It's a beautiful little cave with a lake in the bottom.
Here's a bit of interesting history for you. It's believed that this cave was discovered around the 16th century by a farmer who was clearing his land. The legend goes that he threw a rock down a hole and heard a splash, and that's how the cave was discovered.
Be careful going downstairs.
Also, in terms of price, it costs 50 pesos if you just want to enter and not swim. It's an additional 75 if you do want to swim. And parking is 15 pesos. So altogether, that's 140. And that's, I think, about $2.40 US. Pretty good.
Is this not one of the coolest caves you've ever seen? You have like these stalactites, you have bats flying around, and a lake in the bottom. It's pretty warm in here, actually. I thought it was going to be cold because we're underground, but it's not. It's pretty humid and pretty warm, so I'm excited to go swimming.
There's a freshwater pool underneath the ground here, and that's what feeds the lake and the cave. But because it's so close to the coast, there's also some natural seepage from the ocean that comes and mixes in with the fresh spring water, making it kind of brackish. So it's not as salty as the ocean, but it's not also sweet water. This cave opens at 8 a.m. and honestly, I think that is the best time to come because already by 9:30 it was very crowded, full of tour groups and just lots of people. So if you want to come and enjoy the natural beauty here in peace and quiet, we definitely recommend coming right when it opens at 8 a.m. There's a lot of souvenir shops and small restaurants, drinks places and stuff like this around here. And people do hassle you pretty aggressively, we feel like. You'll be in the middle of a conversation and somebody will just interrupt and try to sell you their stuff.
Just in time for the light to come through. No, thanks.
So that's one thing that I kind of don't really like about it. I just wanted to mention real quick that the cave was only about a 20-minute ride away from where we're staying near Alona Beach. And now this next place we're going to is about a 15-minute drive away. So everything is super close here as long as you have transportation. You can choose to hire a tuk-tuk to take you places. You can rent a car, you can rent a scooter, you can actually even rent a tuk-tuk. Or you can choose to use the public bus or shuttle system that they have here. We personally chose a scooter because it's more practical. The main roads here are really well maintained. They're all paved and in good condition, but there are also a lot of smaller roads that are single lane. They're dirt roads and very bumpy. And for that reason, scooters are the most popular vehicle of choice. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get there.
We're heading toward a place that's been standing for centuries.
Looks like it's here, right here.
Yeah, that is it. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's beautiful. Let's see if we can figure out where to park.
Looks like it right here.
Welcome to Our Lady of Ascension Church.
Let's go check this out. So this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This church was built in 1697 by Spanish missionaries. In the 19th century, it underwent significant renovations to modernize it. So it'll be interesting to see what they've done to it. Also, we just kind of assumed it was open to visitors, so hopefully we can actually go in. Well, I guess, I don't know, should you just open this door?
No, of course not. It's not open.
It's not? Oh, okay. There's an open door. We missed it. We walked right past it. It is really beautiful, and as you can imagine, really peaceful in here. And another super neat thing is that there's actually birds in here. So it's quiet, it's peaceful with these little birds chirping.
The architecture of this church is gorgeous. It's built out of, I think, limestone, and so it gives it like this island white tropical vibe. I could see why this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This island is so beautiful. It's crazy to think that one time this was like a pirate's like haven or whatever. They have a watchtower built back here that they built to give them extra vantage point to warn the residents of when pirates and invaders would come and attack.
So the cost to come and visit the church is free. This is a great place to come. It's super, obviously, cost effective. Now we are absolutely starving, so we're gonna go find some food. All right, so we've just arrived at a seafood place. It was just like a 30-second drive away from the church. And oh my goodness, I am starving and ready to eat anything on the menu. Perfect, it's Filipino food too. Yes. So we've been on Panglao for about a week now, and we're staying in the Alona Beach area, which is the popular tourist area. And we've been on the hunt to find a good Filipino restaurant, and it's actually been surprisingly difficult. They have a lot of Thai food, Korean food, other foreign foods, but not a whole lot of Filipino restaurants in that area. And we just happened upon this place. It's right next to the church where we just were. And we ordered a whole bunch of food. I am so excited, and the prices are amazing. We got some pancit, which is a traditional Filipino noodle dish. We also got this amazing veggie and pork dish. I think it's called Accommodation. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I totally butchered that, I'm sure. We got some lumpia, which are these deep fried spring rolls. So let's dig in. I'm gonna try some lumpia with this sweet and sour sauce. Oh my goodness, it's like the perfect flavor of salty mixed with a sweet and sour sauce and the crunchy deep fried outside. I don't know how many calories are in this thing, but at this point, every calorie is worth it. That is really good. I love the carrots in there and the veggies. It adds a lot to the flavor.
So all that food, which by the way was amazing, was 670 pesos or $11.50 American.
All right, now that our bellies are full, we're gonna head over to the beach.
There are a plethora of beaches to choose from on Panglao, and we're taking you to our favorite.
The most popular one is Alona Beach. We'll take you there in just a few minutes. But first, we're stopping by White Beach, and this beach is our absolute favorite. This is a massive, long stretch of beach, and the beach has different names at different points along the stretch. We prefer this beach because, first of all, there's less seaweed here. It's very shallow. You can take boat tours from here. You can from Alona Beach as well. Look, we made a little friend. He's been following us around. Come here, puppy. Oh, you're so cute. Look at his floppy ears. Hi. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, I wasn't going to pet you, but okay. Another reason that we prefer this beach over Alona Beach is at Alona Beach, you have to pay for parking, and also the parking is not right next to the beach. You have to park up on the street and then walk down to the beach. Here, there's a parking lot right next to the beach, and it's by donation only. White Beach really gives local vibes, and it's super clean. There's like pretty much no trash on the beach. It's also less developed than Alona Beach, which we actually prefer. There's no resorts here. There's just a few local restaurants. The color of this water is amazing. Oh my gosh. It is literally crystal clear. And take a look at this sand. It is just powdery. Oh my gosh, it's so soft, so pleasant to walk in. Oh my goodness, let's jump in.
What a beautiful place.
Now let's head over to Alona Beach before the day is up.
We're ending our day here at Alona Beach. We're hoping to catch a beautiful sunset and grab some dinner.
The walking street is pretty small. There's just some kind of convenience stores, souvenir shops, and just small shops like that. The road is kind of a little bit rough, not very well maintained. But anyway, it's a pretty short walk over to Alona Beach, and it looks like actually we've just arrived. We heard from other YouTube videos and just stuff we've read online that Alona Beach is a super chill place, but it really doesn't feel that way. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Alona Beach is definitely one of the more developed beaches around here. There's a lot of resorts and restaurants, beachside hotels. They also offer services like massages and stuff like this. We don't do that sort of thing. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's not super sanitary. But anyway, that is an option if you're interested.
Highly recommend coming here if you're interested in somewhere more developed, and go to White Beach if you're into somewhere that's less developed.
Right now, we are on a mission to find a good spot for dinner.
Could I have 3 chicken shawarma?
For dine-in or take-out?
Takeout, please. We got our chicken shawarma, and now we're gonna go find a nice place on the beach.
While the restaurant strip is not particularly relaxing, the beach itself is immediately soothing.
Challenge complete. We set out to spend under $100 on Panglao Island, and we did it without feeling like we missed out on anything. So this is why we travel like this, proving that adventure doesn't have to come with a big price tag.
We had such a great time exploring the island today, and we think you should definitely put this island on your bucket list.